All right, well, look at this. Also tonight, some folks learn how to be a backyard weather spotter. Our own Brad Panovich leading the group, showing people how to spot storms in their neighborhood. Thank you to everyone who came out. I know a lot of valuable lessons were taken from the talks that you had with the folks out there, too.
It's a great turnout.
Yeah, and the good news is if you missed it or you weren't there, it's all on our YouTube channel, WCNC Weather IQ page. You can go back and watch it. One of the cool things tonight, the screen wasn't that visible, so we were able to stream it and they could watch on their phone and see the slides on their phones as they were watching. So made it kind of nice. But it was a great turnout. The weather was amazing out there. Almost made me want to just stay at hang.
Just stay and not come back for the show.
It was beautiful. We've got another warm day tomorrow, but all the talk is about the rain for the weekend. Let me show you tomorrow, though, because Friday's going to end on a great note. Look at those temperatures. Mid-80s tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. Nice little south wind, around 10 miles per hour, so it will be breezy at times. It was even breezy today. But this is the front. This is the front that's going to bring us a chance of maybe a couple strong storms east of Charlotte on Saturday. But here's the good news. It is not a washout as we go into tomorrow. There's the forecast tonight. You can see the cool down. It'll be slow tonight, so you might crank that AC up a little bit overnight with those mild temperatures. Tomorrow's a dry day. The cold front will be marching in. We'll wake up Saturday morning to likely some ongoing showers, maybe some thunderstorms at 4 or 5 in the morning. The good news is the speed of this front means most of the stronger storms will not form until it's past our area. So in central and eastern North Carolina, the risk for severe weather is a little bit higher. But as we get into the afternoon and evening, Charlotte FC game, evening plans, really no issues on Saturday. So don't count on a washout at all. In fact, most of Saturday is going to be dry. It's just the middle of the day you're going to have to watch out for. Tomorrow, not much of a severe weather risk, but you see on Saturday, our southeastern counties, low risk with the medium risk off to the east, because that's when the front gets more active after it moves over. So that thunderstorm fuel we always keep an eye on. Some of it will be most active in the morning hours and then start to perk up. See some of that yellow showing up between Wadesboro and down west of Sherrall into Chesterfield County. That's where we'll likely see the highest risk of a strong storm coming up on Saturday afternoon. So let's go hour by hour. You got plans this weekend, soccer game, golf, whatever you have going on. Early in the day, you might wake up to a little bit of rain, but notice how scattered it is. Pretty dry for the mid-morning hours, and then right around lunchtime, about midday, a line of showers could develop, and then it pushes off to the east by 1. By 2 to 3, it's out of here. And notice most of the area actually misses out, so it's really not all that bad. And by evening, completely dry. So again, you can likely get some activities in if you can take a break for a passing storm, and then it moves out of the area. So an isolated to scattered storm middle of the day Saturday, but much cooler behind that front. Temperatures will likely be only close to 70 with morning lows back in the 40s for Sunday. The pollen forecast, it gets a little better, but it's still high. It was brutal today. I felt it with the oak, the sycamore, and the cedar, but it is going to trend down a little bit because of the cooler weather as we get into the later part of the weekend. Over the next 7 days, you're looking for more rain. Middle of next week, we'll have another chance, but again, no widespread rain like we've seen recently, and cooler temperatures. That'll be the trend next week. The average high is now in the mid to upper 70s. We'll likely spend a lot of time in the 60s next week with cool morning lows. Here's that Guy Roofing 7-day forecast. 85 tomorrow, and it's all downhill from there. In fact, look at the middle of next week. Maybe highs struggling to get into the 60s. It's a pretty cold, wet pattern for the middle of next week. We go 10 days into the future, and it stays below average until next weekend.
Just as I'm getting used to this weather, this warm weather. Okay, Brad, thank you.